ẹ bá bẹ̀ Bọ́lá Tinubu, ẹ bá bẹ̀ nǹkan tá a lérò kọ́ là ń báyìí.
It's a disappointment. I'm sorry if my word is not fine enough.
The All Progressives Congress, APC, during their campaign promised Nigerians a renewed hope. Within 50 days of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in office, Nigerians are already asking themselves that, is this a renewed hope or a renewed shege, which is a local parlance? Foot's TV crew went to the streets to talk to Nigerians, and here is their opinion.
Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ń sìn ara ní everybody wa ni àtàná báyìí àti jáde nira fún everybody. Ó nira fún wa ní ara ní wa Nàìjíríà yìí nìkan jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run gbogbo owó tó ń lọ sókè yìí gbogbo nǹkan lọ sókè àrùn jẹjẹ gbogbo mọ́tò ń sìn ọ́n tún gbówó ló mọ́tò ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá bẹ̀ ìjọba kó bá sọ Nàìjíríà kó bá sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ yìí kó bá sọ dìbò kó bá jẹ́ kó lọ sílẹ̀ ó ti pọ̀ jù ìnira yìí pọ̀ jù ọmọ ò lè lọ sí school oúnjẹ ò ṣeé jẹ fún wa ẹ bá bẹ̀ ìjọba kó bá mú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ sókè kó bá mú lọ sílẹ̀ owó epo ń sìn ọ́nù ti 700 naira aládùúgbò ti tó àmẹ́ 700 naira per litre 700 naira per litre mọ́tò tí mò ń wọ̀ ní 200 naira sí 500 naira ni mo wọ̀ dé bíbà 500 naira ẹ bá bẹ̀ Nàìjíríà nǹkan tí màá sọ nìyẹn o ẹ bá bẹ̀ ìjọba Nàìjíríà kó jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá bẹ̀ Bọ́lá Tinubu ẹ bá bẹ̀ nǹkan tá a lérò kọ́ là ń báyìí o nǹkan tá a lérò kọ́ là ń báyìí kò kẹ̀ fún wa nísìnyí rárá ó kàn bọ́ síbẹ̀ ó gbèlú wa ní gbà o everybody dákẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wo nǹkan tí màá sọ nìyẹn o.
My name is Olarewaju Balogun. Attending to the government we are experiencing presently, I'm sorry, it's a disappointment. I'm sorry if my word is not fine enough. It's a big shame. It's a disappointment because I can categorically tell you, even my dad, because I could remember before the election and all, it was like, oh, you are voting APC, you are voting in Tinubu and the cabinet, all that. I was like, okay, fine, why? Mainly because he's a Yoruba man and all that. But with what we are seeing, it's not it. It doesn't want it at all.
Are you saying it's not a renewed hope?
It's a renewed shege. Like seriously, I'm not saying it's not hopeful. Nigeria is not hopeful the way we are. Just like a waste of time. We are running through the same circle every tenure, and it's getting worse. Can you imagine? Salary is not being increased and everything. No. I'm sorry. This is not what we voted for.
Sadisha is my name. I think when the present government came into promising us during the elections they are going to give us a renewal, there are expectations from Nigerians that this is what we are going to get. But only to realize that within the 100 days of their working, we are getting lesser. Actually, the first fuel subsidy they removed is a good one. But I think there are things to be done before talking about removing it. Because removing it now has cost us now something of negative effects to the economy. For example, now, as of yesterday, from 500 naira, fuel is now almost close to 600 naira per litre. And then, who will suffer this? The less privileged. People who cannot afford to even eat 3 times a day, they are the ones suffering it. Because you can imagine, the transport of 100 naira is now 300 naira. This is the country you and I belongs to. And then we are talking about a renewed hope. How long are we going to continue like this? Are we waiting until people will trigger up and begin to fight the government? Because what people are passing through are something else entirely. So this is not what the government promised us. Even if we're going to, so we are not satisfied. That's just the truth.
I'm Victor Arisa. So based on what you said, it is not fair enough. Because from every indication, it's just like what we ordered and what we got in return. Looking at the promises they made, they've not even from the first tenure, they've not even for once make one particular agenda complete from what they promised. And look at the way the whole thing is just turning. It is very, very unfair. People are suffering. People can't even go to work. Even those ones that are working now, I think what they collect as salary is not even enough to feed themselves. Transportation has taken, it has consumed the whole of the salary. So it is very, very unfair. This is barely just, I think, 2 or 3 months.
My name is Ajibola. So the APC government is not a renew something. It's a beginning of devastating destruction for all Nigerians. I'm sorry to say I'm not a fan of APC from Homestead, especially this government on the seat. I have not for one time liked this government because this government, especially this man on seat, it's not the president for the people. The president for his pocket. Because before he left Lagos State, he has put Lagos State in bondage. And now, bringing it to the national, it's trying to put us also in bondage. It's a renewed destruction for the youth and every populace. What is the essence of government? When the people, the populace cannot enjoy them. Look at the hardship they have placed on top the commuters and the people in the state. Everywhere is very tight. Nothing is working. Everywhere there is total destruction everywhere. To my own extent, this is not government. I pray that something good will happen before the end of this month, because if we continue like this, oh, I pray something destruction will happen though. Lord will help us in Jesus' name.
For me, I think we should just exercise some patience to our present government, because from the look of things, when Tinubu entered, he was able to do some few things like the fuel subsidy and other things, and I hope that is a good move. So I believe, in my own opinion, that we should give them a little bit of time for them to go ahead and give us a fulfilling promise as they have said. So that's my own thing.
So what we are experiencing today is renewed shaking. In fact, the country is shaking already, because we are not, what they promised us is not what we are seeing now. You understand? Everything is renewed shaking. So that's what I will use to qualify everything.
How do you
now.
see this new fuel price to
Oh,
670?
my brother, in fact, it's beyond, what is it called? It's beyond human imagination, because it's what we are seeing now. It's so shocking that, in fact, you need to go out there and see what people are suffering. It affects every price of things. Affects the foodstuff, whatever. You can't afford to buy anything now. So people are crying here and there. So we are not just enjoying the system, right?